Hey everyone, DannyDonuts here, and welcome to the Deep Deck Dive series. We are on day one of the Boomsday release. I literally just opened my packs, and I wanted to get this out of the way real quick because this is what I wanted to do for a Deep Deck Dive for as soon as I heard this card came out. So this week, I want to make a Mecha'thun deck. I'm super excited to see if we can make something happen, because in Wild we have so much potential. So I already have a shell pre-built that I want to go and look at, so let's go look at all cards. Now, this is the old deck. This is All Dragons Twig of the World Tree Blingtron deck, and I think that this is a fairly good shell that this could go into. So let's go and put Mecha'thun in. I think what you're going to do is you're going to cut the Togwaggle Azalina combo and put in the Mecha'thun. Because one of the things that happens with Mecha'thun is that if you have any minions on the board and you poison seeds, the check for if there's no minions on the battlefield happens after before the treants come back. So if you poison, so if I go Aviana, Kun, and then I play Mecha'thun, and then poison seeds with nothing in my hand or my deck, I win the game. And then in this deck, I'm also running naturalizes, so it shouldn't be too hard to go and cut some stuff and put some innervates as well. So you can just run through your deck as well, and then at the end of the game, Mecha'thun innervate a naturalize. So that's a potential as well. So what I want to do is we're just going to cut Togwaggle, we're going to cut Azalina, we're going to put Mecha'thun in. We're gonna... I don't know if we want to keep Twig and Blingtron. We probably don't, because we have so many new Druid cards. Because we want to put in Floop and the Biology Project. So let's cut Twig and Blingtron. We'll have to figure out tech cards later, but we're putting in the Gloop. Because Gloop is incredibly broken in Wild with Poison Seeds. Because you just poison seeds and then, yeah, you just poison seeds. So let's put in the double Biology Project. Let's put in the double poison seeds. There's also merit to considering putting in Floop as well. So you can play Mecha'thun and then make your Floop into a Mecha'thun as well. So I'm thinking about that too. I'm questioning our removal right now, mostly because we cut the one of our ramp things. But I think double poison seeds is good. You know what? We'll cut a Wrath. We'll cut the Wrath, put in the Floop, and we're set up right here because I wasn't running Oaken Summons beforehand. So now we're good either way because you're just playing Doomsayers and not playing Oaken Summons. So we're missing a card. Let's put the Ferocious Howl back in. Don't think I meant to take that one out. Okay, so here we go. Mecha'thun. Yeah, so before we hop into the game, we need to put an Innervate in the deck. Kind of forgot about that, so we will cut. Maybe we cut a Biology Project. I don't really know how good that card is. It seemed fairly good in-game. It was essentially an Innervate. So we'll play one Biology Project, one Innervate. Alright, let's hop in a game. Alright, we're playing against Rogue. And Rogue is most likely an aggro Rogue at the moment. If you're playing Rogue, you're playing odd Rogue, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yep. All right, so we gotta survive. That's what we're gonna do. We just gotta survive the onslaught, and hopefully Floop's Gloop will help us out with that. We're looking for some sort of swipe for turn 3. For his Hench Clan Thug. We may have to naturalize it based off of our hand. We have Malfurion. Malfurion's good. We can branching paths for draw armor and then coin out the spellstone. Oh, swipe's better though. Swipe is definitely better. Oh, patches in hand, that sucks. Alright, we want to kill as many of these as we can because of Fungalmancer, so... I like Howl, Hero Power, and Spellstone. Let's see what we get off the Howl. Innervate. I want to save the... Actually, we have Innervate, so we can Innervate with Malfurion next turn, so I'm okay doing this. Saves us 2 extra damage in the long run. Alright, Mecha'thun. Combo Enabler. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a Fungalmancer coming down. Void Ripper's not particularly good. Although if he doesn't have a Void Ripper, then we're fairly good. What buffs do you run that are targetable? Like a Cold Blood? Alright. Cold Blood Vilespine, okay. Alright, as long as he doesn't get stealth or damage, we don't have to naturalize that. +1/+1. Alright, we may have to naturalize that. I don't like naturalizing against cards in this deck, but... Let's draw a card and then armor. The Gloop. Gloop's gonna be good coming up. Probably gonna nourish for draw, I think. Unless we get a UI. And then we consider otherwise. Wow. That's an interesting card. Swipe Hero Power. So if we innervate here, we go... I'm cool with this. We're on the Poison Seeds plan at this point to get our Mecha'thun off. So it doesn't have Dr. Boom, that's good. Hench Clan is something we can deal with. Wow, Mr. Tech card over here. We'll just draw. Alright, we got the UI for next turn, which is nice. Probably gonna still just UI this, unless he plays a bunch of stuff, then Poison Seed, Spreading Plague, or even Gloop, Seeds, Plague, plus other stuff. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see how much he plays. Floop's Gloop is so versatile, it's crazy. With Poison Seeds, this card is probably one of the stronger cards in Druid in general now. Okay. So that's +3. +4. Alright, we're definitely gonna do it. We want to start gaming armor too, so Gloop, Seeds, Spreading Plague, armor. We could have went for attack and let him deal with it, but he has to specifically be running Mossy Horror, which he can't because he's an odd rogue, so we're doing okay. We have the second Plague, we got a UI. We just got to get to the end of our deck, which we can do once we UI. The issue is playing the second one. That's going to be tough. That's what I figured out so far. You probably don't want to be running double UI in this deck. We may even just... I'm not confident about cutting both of them, but... Oh, wow. That's a good card. That's a very good card for him. Alright. Huh. The play looks like Spreading Plague here. Spreading Plague looks like it's the option, because he can't get through. So it's 23 damage on board. We'll take the attack. We'll Plague. We will kill this. So as long as this doesn't hit the Tauren, we're okay. We want to burn the Ultimate Infestation, I think. We don't want to burn the Poison Seeds. That could be dangerous. Oh, come on! That's crap. That is absolute crap there. Alright, we got the Poison Seeds. And we have a Floop. And we have a Biology Project, so... Let's go and just... do this. So we're looking okay right now. Skulker doesn't do anything. Seems like a misplay. He should have traded with his weapon. But we'll take it. We will take it. Nourish, alright. So we easily armor up draw here. Draw again, question mark. We need to trade into one. We want to get rid of these Doomsayers. Actually, we don't care about the Doomsayers. Doomsayers can sit in our hand, but we can play them. Let's see what we get. Alright, branching paths. What we want to do is we want to try to overdraw the UI right now. Draw. Dang it, we didn't overdraw the UI. We're in trouble. And we gained the armor. Biology project, Doomsayer. Trade. Getting rid of this UI is gonna hurt. If we can just get rid of the UI, we win the next turn, so... we just gotta survive. We're gonna take 3 plus 6 plus 4, 10, 15 damage. 10 damage because we get the armor from the UI. So if we can stay above 10 damage, we're okay. +10 6, so 16 damage. We should be okay if we do this. Alright, we did it! Unless he can kill us from here. I don't believe he can kill us from here. But if he can't kill us, we win. This has to be Leroy. Baku, yes! We got it! We take 6. Aviana. Coon! Refresh the mana crystals. Mecha'thun! And that's game! Woo! That's awesome! Oh, first game of this season. Let's go. Oh yeah, so we're in another game. Lost to Odd-Dragon playing Togwaggle Druid, but I think we're looking okay right now. Okay, so this looks like it's just a mech mage. I assume we're going to start seeing some of this on the ladder. We don't want him to be able to get out a mech warper here, so I'm fine coining out a Doomsayer. Odd-Dragon swapped it out. We were Mecha'thun. He was playing Togwaggle. Okay, so now we can deal with any mech warpers that come down. So that's fairly important at this point. I think we win this game by just out-druiding them. We don't need to get our Mecha'thun combo off necessarily. Although we probably will if we draw through our deck really quickly. So swipe. I like swipe on this guy. Hopefully it doesn't run the Clockwork Knight. Oh boy. Here we go. That's a pretty good card. We're gonna nourish. because we have the UI in hand, so we are cool with that. We might grab some armor and punch this dude down. Or we might just poison seeds. Poison seeds for armor. Yeah, I like that. That leaves him with 4. What comes back first? So we have the 3 1/1s. We have a 2-drop, and then we have 3 of the other things. So if we kill this first, that doesn't matter. We gotta poison seeds, and then we gotta gain double armor. Alright, we gotta hit a spreading plague here. Fireball ping. Biology project. We can biology project into our ultimate infestation. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Might be enough to get us there. Ooh, we have an innervate. We'll have to save our poison seeds for the combo then, because we're pretty far ahead. But, so 9. Frostbolt ping kills us, so we just gotta survive a turn. I'm okay with doing this. He's not going to be running any polymorphs. Fireball kills us. Replicating Menace doesn't kill us. That doesn't kill us either. We are still alive, right? 3, 4, 5. Alright, still alive. Unless he has burst. Does not have burst. Alright. So we're looking pretty good. We have our combo, unless... I mean, we do need to draw a Coon to get a combo. Let's start dumping stuff from our hand. Branching paths we can turn into lethal at some point. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Druid's core is just very, very strong. So, against any mid-range paladin deck, any mech paladin, mech mage, mech hunter, if you can just get the board back, you're gonna win. So that's the second game. Let's see if we can pull the combo off one more time. Alright. Back to another rogue. We had some success with the first rogue, but we're keeping Swipe just for the Hench Clan Thug that could come down if he's odd rogue. Alright, Coon is the card that was screwing us over all these past games, why we couldn't Ultimate Infestation early on the second one, so as long as we get Aviana, we should be good. Alright. So this is Kingsbane Rogue, which just means get your combo. That's literally what it means. Don't get overdrawn. So let's not get overdrawn. Although people who are playing the new Kingsbane Rogue are going to try to be using this Gang Up, the Lab Recruiter. So that card will be very punishing in this matchup. Let's just start gaining armor, because we don't want to get blasted by stuff. wouldn't be surprised if we see a Cold Light come down to try to mill us. We are at 8 cards. Which is why I probably want to coin into the Nourish next turn, just so we can get rid of 2 cards and then be able to start playing some of our big things. Oh, okay, so this is like a Miracle Rogue then, which we should beat as well, but there's less chance of him milling us, so that's even better. So we're gonna ramp. Or he is playing draw. Never mind. Alright, so we got our Cthulhu, our Aviana, and our Poison Seed, so as long as we just don't overdraw our Mecha'thun, we should be okay. I just don't want to overdraw the Mecha'thun. Don't overdraw it! Okay. There's merit to playing 2 cards here, if we can. So... armor in to kill the Strider. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. That puts us at a place where we have a less chance of overdrawing our Mecha'thun when he plays the Cold Light. Alright. We got the second Poison Seed, so now we can use the Poison Seeds fairly, we can use one of them with Spreading Plague. Okay, we lost UI, which is fairly good as well. We gotta play around Vanish now. Vanish is the... I mean, he still has other Cold Light Oracles and he can overdraw us, but the big thing is Vanish if we go with a Poison Seed Spreading Plague thing. So he's gonna draw more cards. Alright, just don't draw the Mecha'thun, please. Please don't draw the Mecha'thun. Alright, didn't draw it. He's gonna bounce it back and play it again. Prep Vanish? I don't know what the prep's for. So we're gonna Poison Seed Spreading here. And at that point, we're gonna be okay. Except for a Vanish, obviously. Okay. Oh, so we can't Spreading. Never mind. Well, now he can no longer Cold Light. Oh, he ganged it up, though. So... that's okay. We do play around that, Vanish now, though. We have to be cautious about Spreading Plague. And we do need to play UI at some point in the game. Prep Cold Light, okay. Yes! We got it! Alright. We don't need to worry about crap anymore. We can just UI him into the face. We need to play our Spreading Plague. Spreading Plague is going to be something that needs to be played. So we need 3 turns. We don't need to UI him in the face. Let's UI him on the minion so he thinks he's being clever. We're going to be down to 4 cards left. Actually, let's UI the... he's used double Shadow Step. We don't care. Maybe for Banish. Now we're at 9 mana. We can get rid of the Innervate. We don't need this Innervate this game. We got 2 cards left. Losing the Branching Paths isn't super good, but... we gotta be aware of Fatigue. That's his main win condition at this point, just fatiguing us out. We don't just start playing things. Gloop will be good. We can Spreading Plague and then start killing his stuff with the Gloop. Get some more mana. He's gonna kill his thing. Pull out a Doomsayer. He'll sap it because it kills it. Okay. We have no minions in our deck, so we don't care about the Death Lord anymore. We would have wanted that, but... Furion. Vanish is concerning. Actually, Vanish isn't that bad, because these are minions and we can play it with our Yanyuk play. So if we do this and then kill that, we get one more mana. I think we still want to save the Gloop for a Spreading Plague turn. What we need to do is the 3 cards that are going to give us issue are Nourish. It's not super bad because it's just spend 3 mana on our Yanyuk turn. So we're going to Gloop. We need the Spreading Plague at some point, but we can't do that anytime soon, so... I'm gonna armor up, and hopefully he vanishes one of these cards to overdraw the Nourish. And then we have less of an issue going on later into the game. And then, whatchamacallit might matter. Armor might matter if he starts going off with a Cold Light Oracle train. Like Brand Cold Light Oracle. So we win in 3 turns. He's down to 8 cards, so he can start chaining his Cold Lights if he has them. He's really trying to get rid of what he believes is our last combo piece. He probably thinks we're Malygos at the moment. Okay. So let's get rid of the Nourish now while we can. Spreading Plague. Let's get rid of the Gloop while we can. Alright. We need the Spreading Plague next turn and then win the turn after. And here comes the Cold Light train. We're in trouble. We might lose this game. Can we play Spreading Plague along with our combo? No, that's too much. As long as he can't draw this turn, I think we're okay. Alright, we're good. Because we can Spreading Plague, we can armor, and then trade. Alright. Most he can do right now is draw us 9. No, he can draw us... Yeah, 9 with 3 Cold Lights. Brand doesn't matter. Looks like we got this game. Aviana, Kun, Mecha'thun, Alright, yo. Let's take a screenshot right here. Screenshot taken. Poison Seeds win the game. That animation's amazing. And that is Mecha'thun Druid, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so Mecha'thun Druid. It's a thing. You can play it. You can win some games. This is probably a tier 3, tier 2 deck. It's obviously not going to be the most strong Druid deck, but this is a viable ladder deck. Day 1, Mecha'thun Druid. Man, I'm super excited. This was an amazing deck. Mecha'thun, the combo, figuring out that Aviana, Kun, and Poison Seeds with your Mecha'thun will take the deck. Yeah, that's amazing. So yeah, if you guys want to have some fun, this is the deck that you're looking at. Cards in here from the set. Floop really wasn't super good. It was more or less in case someone pulled out the Aviana. And then, because I didn't run into any Reno locks, which are running Dirty Rat, so I was afraid of having Aviana pulled. So if Aviana gets pulled in that situation from the Dirty Rat, then you play the Mecha'thun, and then you'll have Floop and be able to combo off with that later. So it's some redundancy. The Gloop, Floop's Glorious Gloop, is amazing against aggro with Poison Seeds. So we're already running 2 copies of Poison Seeds, and in those matchups, you don't necessarily need to save both of the Poison Seeds because you can go in and innervate out your Mecha'thun and then naturalize it. So that's really sweet. One of the big things that, if I'm going to go start developing this deck and make it a little bit more refined for the meta, is actually Ultimate Infestation. Infestation was difficult to play in this deck because if it's one of your last couple cards, you have to take a crap ton of fatigue damage, and that's not good. So maybe we go in and we do something with the Psych Melon. Maybe we add Psych Melon and you draw just the Aviana and a Kun, or the Aviana and the Mecha'thun. And maybe you add in a little bit more draw, although we have plenty of draw throughout the deck, so this is definitely up for modification. The first Ultimate Infestation is just too good. Maybe you run 1 copy. I'll definitely have to look into that, but this is definitely a viable deck on ladder right now. I went, what, 3 and 2 with the deck? I mean, that's a really low sample size, and it's day 1, but still, I think it's a very strong deck, has potential. Alright, and that's the end of this deep deck dive. If you guys have any suggestions, any crazy ideas that come out with this set, please let me know in the comments section, and I will try to put something together. Alright, catch you all later. Bye.